They're not learning to fly. They're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West.
That's right, Dave.
As we'll see, the UNLV Rebels taking on the Air Force Falcon. Glad to have you with us.
If you like me, you got to have
David
brains on the front. Like
Jason, guys, we're ready to tee it up. The Falcons will kick it away first. Got it behind the line. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. I like just taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space. Take advantage of it. Get it to my running back. Let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, that didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Turns it on in midfield. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
You know, I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account for him defensively.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
So Air Force's offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
A third and long coming up here. To the air, it's Busha. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground, too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
At the 20, he's got space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love it. Forget all the cute stuff. It's first and goal. I'm trying to get 6. Nice job. Just get the quarterback under center. Let us push him into the end zone and get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So an 82-yard drive there. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going and help around him a little bit with the system.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he love? Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Drip, drip, drip. The water droplets keep hitting the forehead. The paper cuts keep accumulating, and they keep moving the ball down the field, David.
Yeah, and there's a skill to that. I know it's not always the sexy route. It's not what everybody wants. But, man, when you take what the defense gives you and you move the ball slowly down the field and your quarterback's making good decisions, your offense can put up great numbers. And now, getting towards the red zone, try to get some points.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Quick release by the QB.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching coast routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
On the run, it's Allen. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder. They get through and it's blocked. That's a live ball. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous. They touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so
seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving us a steam. Boy, he is hard to bring down.
Back to pass, it's Busha. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And you gotta love it. Get the ball to your playmakers any way you can. Use their speed to your advantage. Nice job handing him the football, getting his speed to the outside to have a successful play.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up to the passing.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped it.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop, but nice job by the defensive lineman. Get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They come flying in there, making the stop. But a nice stop by this defense, expecting the quarterback sneak.
They'll run play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Air Force!
Oh, those hurt. I mean, you got them backed up. You got them in a fourth down situation. You got the play initially stopped, but playing scrambling quarterbacks, you got to play the second play and the third play because they just keep running around, making things happen, and the QB does a great job on fourth down, getting in the end zone, making the big play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Those quarters late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back. Everybody has eyes on the quarterbacks. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw, great game.
The incompletion brings up a second down. Motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Now facing a 3rd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Using his legs, it's Thomas. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Rebels will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out in line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking for a man. It's Busha. Got the back over the middle. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. They try to pop a run on the draw. At the 45 on his way. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down, when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Makes the catch past the sticks. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Got it in the middle, it's Collins.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it. He really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Gets it out fast. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The Falcons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Busha. They'll run the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now on 2nd and goal. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to...
Before y'all say anything, say okay. Actually, I know all American. Varsity. Okay.
The breakdown, it makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense.
46.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this...
He's going for it all. Snatches it on the right. Off he goes. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
Looking downfield, it's Busha. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make
That nigga turned around before he got the ball.
I'll tip their hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Split backs here. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Busha. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Dances away from one. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man downfield.
You're not catching this white dude.
Touchdown Air Force. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college.
Right, and I'm just continuing building, right, the love that I have for myself because
Build too.
there were times when I didn't love myself. I didn't even realize it. There were times when I would allow people to come into my space that would value it, would value the energy, didn't know what to do.
Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 7 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Goes to the option. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll try the run, and they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. To the air, it's O'Neal. quickly out to the tight end. He is like a loose boulder, just
The big ass
rolling to the
too.
32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Latham. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Now the play fake. Dances away to buy time. He's going to take off. The Falcons are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs and QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Oh my God.
And picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he
Should not see him there.
41-yard line.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching him. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. Makes a catch and knocked down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Yeah, shit.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defense.
Fires
Through
into
that bitch.
traffic. It's picked off.
I'll throw that bitch right in the double coverage.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
This is not...
big first. To throw, it's O'Neal. He makes the connection. Knocked down for the tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible
My ball.
struggle for this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. The defensive player makes the nice pick.
The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, and those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because so much discipline. I mean, they're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down.
Look, Lucy, you know what time it is, homie.
On the interception.
Josh Allen.
Want to go back to back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Give to the back.
That's it.
Across the 25, he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kid. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the middle mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing a big hit stick with him, too?
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, Are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now over 150 yards on the ground for Air Force. He's a force on the ground.
And you have so many options with this offense. You don't know who's getting the football. But I'll tell you one thing. The day he's having, you should start focusing on that option, because Air Force is going to continue to give him the football.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a
quarterback sneak for the touchdown.
Well, I think sometimes on 1st and goal like that, you're just trying to get up to the line of scrimmage early. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. So you go quarterback sneak, you find the crease, you plow forward, and it worked. They score a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 17 to Miami. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Rebels look to do some damage in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more...
Touchdown, UNLV! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. He couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one play.
He'll pitch it. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
Man, you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone. I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
He'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll go to the fullback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The give to the big fullback. Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a
flying down the left side. He's at the 10, and he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, UNLV.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Latham. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
This defense knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Johnson looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down with the run. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Collins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Working the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
They suck.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right down the middle.
Oh, fuck.
Working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He'll go to the draw. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line.
1 second left.
The offense burns his 3rd and
I kicked
final
this little
timeout
20-yarder.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out.
And a half on that note.
It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And if you thought that was a quick 1st half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the 2nd half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Colorado Springs.
The highlights. The highlights. And the 5th point.
And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Coleman.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
The Falcons have enough for the first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the chains for the first down. The ironically named Air Force getting some quick strikes on the ground from this dude.
They're definitely not about that air life, are they? Not on the football field. They're definitely about the ground and pound and feeding their running backs and running the option. And today is no different, and that's why this young fella is putting some stats on the board.
The Falcons
I
have
like the way I set up these plays.
first and goal. From the gun.
Good boy, my boy.
And the punishment has been extended. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area.
So it's just like,
going to target and make the big
welcome
play.
in, Jim. It's like we might not know. I mean, we don't. We know what we have. We know what's right now.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UMass sure is making the flagship crowd today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 21 over the Pandas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Jukes his way for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Almost intercepted, it'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Give to the running back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll leave it with him. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make a big gain.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these 1st downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Buying some time as he moves left. And he intercepts it.
Let's keep it,
out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Makes one man miss. Just finds that little crevice and he's still up. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Takes the easy one to the back. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Wide out in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So
and that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sacked.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
Off the play fake. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he
they can't lose him while
it's
Falcons.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Didn't have to go far. That's like a 55-yard ball.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisville is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 17 over Pittsburgh. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. To the air, it's O'Neal. And he throws another interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Sticks it in his belly. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Air Force! And the beatdown has ensued.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Thompson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game if they're chewing them up.
Quick completion on the out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. On the move at the 30. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UNLV!
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quickly to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Johnson wants to throw it. He rifles one deep to the left. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
You know, you don't need to be an absolute blazer to have success running the football as your QB. You just need to know where to pick your spots, finding holes, reading blocks, falling forward. This quarterback does all of it.
And he's still running after the move. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. And here they come almost all the way back. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him big hit for him.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The give to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. For years, Air Force has put up big numbers on the ground, and he has a chance to have one of the best days in school history.
Boy, and it's crazy because the names have changed all throughout the years, but the system continues to remain the same. When you go to Air Force, you know exactly what you're getting. You're going to get fed the football, and you're going to have a lot of success rushing it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they...
Well, Johnson, you're out now, too. Can't wait to get for city quarterbacks. Holmes, you're in.
On the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Blasted as he lets it go. Connection to the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Latham. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick setting up third down.
And the Falcons will keep this drive going.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field. But they did. It was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that first down.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game.
Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on a third.
Got the quick pass. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Holmes. Get it out on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Flips it out in the flat. Touchdown, Falcons! They move on top here in the fourth.
Let's go, Cade. Yes, sir. I'll tell all my quarterbacks have touchdowns today. That's insane.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied. And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll run the option. Spins away from the defense. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's first and 10 again.
Good shit, boys.
Line getting set on second down. They'll run play action. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. The back goes in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snags it over the middle. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Across the 45. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass, it's O'Neal. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Fires into traffic, picked off.
Nice job by this
Well done.
defense. That might be the exclamation mark. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and they wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense.
I'll tell you,
last
good,
drive,
man.
too, on
You're
that
good.
touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt them. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense.
Unfortunately, I don't trust my guy for 46.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Using his legs to buy some time. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting...
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Dropping back, it's Holmes. He makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it. It's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Using the quick game. And that one did not work.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
66.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he has taken it all the way back.
Okay.
Touchdown Air Force. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Almost.
In the end zone.
They're down 30.
Just never had a
4
chance
minutes.
to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for
going downfield for the big play.
We got him.
It's complete. A huge pickup. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Rebel. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A first down for the offense. Going to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Turns it on in midfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
2nd down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And they gave him no chance to get
You're
loose,
not
and they
fixing
forced
to
a
do.
4th down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off. So,
and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the left. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UNLV.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
You've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
They're bringing heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Open runway ahead. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UNLV. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in, it's Thompson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On second down, wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it first and 10 from the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for
That's awesome.
the 50.
That's
He's
cool.
inside the 40.
That's cool.
Past the 20.
That's cool.
He's at the 10. Touchdown Falcons. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He's going up top here late in the game. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Looking left. Makes a connection. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.